Today you are joining us at Living Lighting. Christine, thank you so much for having us.
Thanks for coming.
I've never been here before.
Welcome. It's all new.
It's got quite a reputation. It's been around for a long time.
That's right, decades. It's been known as the go-to store in Kitchener. So yeah, we're excited by our makeover.
Okay, now what did it look like before compared to now?
A lot more lights, surprisingly, but it was a little overwhelming.
Okay.
And most of the lights had been, kind of timeless styles that had been here for a while. The difference is now we have all new current on-trend pieces. We've always been able to provide, expert advice and thousands of fixtures, but the ones we have on display are the latest and the greatest, we'll say.
Well, I feel like lighting is such a personal decision when it comes, it's almost like fashion, right?
It is. Actually, it is a fashion industry. The designers provide new designs twice a year. And so we're really sort of set ourselves up as an industry leader when it comes to current design. So we travel internationally to make sure that we have the best choices in the store.
Got some really cool lights. What's Luke kind of focusing on, or what did he just focus on over there?
Very excited to be our Cusco gallery. So we have interactive displays there so that our customers can take a look for themselves to decide which modern piece is going to be right for their space.
Oh, that's so cool. So it's just like a touch screen. You can come in, check it out.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, that's so neat.
We have a second gallery too that is coming. Very excited about this.
Okay.
So Visual Comforts is one of the brands that most of our designers know and love. Customers love them too. And typically people had to travel to Toronto or out of the city.
Right.
Now we are going to be the exclusive Visual Comforts gallery.
Really? That's
for Kitchener.
great.
So Waterloo Region's go-to spot to take a look for that space.
And you've got every kind of lighting in here. You talk chandeliers, you've got indoor lighting for bathroom spaces, for outdoor spaces. I mean, you really do have a huge selection.
Absolutely. And they're arranged by style collection. So when people come in, they don't have to feel overwhelmed. They can take a look and they know what style is going to fit their space and what they're drawn to. We also have a large selection on our wooden beams of our ceiling fans. That is actually a really practical and popular choice for a lot of people. And we are known for having a lot of expert advice when it comes to that, to know what is the right application. And there's lots on display. And it's a really practical lighting solution for a lot of people.
Oh, and they're so pretty too. You could get one to match any space.
Yeah, and we kind of love it because they're here in our outdoor area where we can see exterior lighting too, but also our home market, which is a new addition as well too. So you probably see we have a lot of gift and gourmet items.
Perfect for the holidays.
Yes, that's right. You can grab and go to market. We have gourmet items. We have our Luxe Living exclusive brand, which is charcuterie, candles, coffee, those types of things. Perfect for hostess gifts when you're looking for something that's unique and also affordable.
Well, people need to definitely come in and check out the new space. Coming up, we are going to be talking about circadian lighting and what that is and what it means to your health. All of that and more coming up on Morning Live. We are back at Living Lighting in Kitchener, and we're talking about lighting and how it can impact our circadian rhythm. Now, I thought it was just kind of with the sunshine and the moon cycle, and there's a lot more to it, isn't there, Lara?
There is, yeah. Lighting has a big impact on our circadian rhythm, and the color temperature of our lights impact it as well. So with LED bulbs, you can manipulate your brightness and your color temperature.
Okay.
So our circadian rhythm is our natural biological sleep-wake cycle. So you can use lighting to trigger your body to be awake and alert, or to settle down for rest and recovery.
Okay, now I wake up at 3:30 in the morning, and I know a lot of people that have the same schedule as myself that use almost like a bright light, like a wake-up light kind of, and they shine that, and it gives their body the feeling of being awake. But can regular lights do that too? You don't have to have a special apparatus?
You don't. LED bulbs now come in a variety of color temperatures. So that's measured on a Kelvin scale. So a warm bulb would be low on the scale, like 22 or 2700 kelvins. And an LED bulb can be high on the scale, 3000, 4000, 5000 kelvins.
Wow.
And up at 5000, that's giving you that daylight feeling.
Right. What else do we need to know about different types of lighting in our rhythm?
Well, if you want to use your lighting to help you be more productive, say you're in a darker room or a room that doesn't have windows, you want to use a brighter bulb. You want to keep it at eye level, and you probably want to diffuse that light or have it behind a shade so that you can tolerate that light for lengthy periods of time.
Yeah, because sometimes like you have these really cool, fancy, you know, stand-up lights, and like they're just too intense, and it almost hurts your eyes a little bit.
Yeah, you don't need to stare at a bare bulb to get that effect of waking up. Yeah.
That would be me. I'd be like, this can't be good for my eyes. And then, of course, if we want to go to sleep, what can we do?
Yeah, if we want to go to sleep, you want to look at a bulb that's a warmer color temperature. You want to use a dimmer to dim down the brightness or the intensity of the bulb. And you can even use a smart home control or a smart bulb to control both from your phone, say.
Oh, smart. So in the morning it's brighter, and then as the evening goes on, it gradually probably gets dimmer and dimmer until, you know, so it helps to settle your body.
Exactly.
What interesting information. That's so cool. So at Living Lighting, not only can you get a huge display of different types of lights to choose from for your home, but you can also get a bit of an education on how to use them properly. We have lots more coming up on Morning Live, but for now, I'm going to send things back inside the studio. Getting the full customer experience here at Living Lighting in Kitchener. After 37 years, decided to do a major renovation. Things look so much different. You have to come in and check it out. And while you're here, you can say hi to the general manager, Bill. Bill, you guys offer so much to your customers.
We're a full-service lighting business, and most folks, unfortunately, don't know a lot about lighting.
I have no idea about lighting, Bill. Tell me about lighting.
So lighting at its root affects your mood.
Interesting.
Good lighting makes you feel good. You don't know why.
Makes you look good, too.
Makes you look great. The poor lighting will affect your mood, but again, you don't know why.
Right.
And all of that is controllable, and our experts here at Living Lighting can make sure sizing, make sure the right shades and temperatures of lights, make sure that the fixtures suit the room, so they can comment and consult on fashion as well as all functionality.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of functionality, a lot of technology going on in lighting these days.
So if I've just bought a house and I want to revamp all of the lighting, and I'm talking living room, bathroom, kitchen, obviously you'd have different lighting that would go in every room.
We have different lighting. We have lighting that's designed for specific tasks and purposes.
Okay.
Okay, so if you're doing a bathroom, what's the function of the bathroom? So is it a powder room? People are going to go in, or is it the main bathroom? And
where I want to be able to do my makeup
Yes.
and see all sorts of things.
yes, yeah. So if you go into the bathroom and let's say the light temperature is wrong, so it's more to the yellow than to the blue on the spectrum.
Right.
You do your makeup under the wrong light, and then you come out under a different light. Yeah, green might not be a good color at the end of the day. So it's that subtle and that important.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think I used to have daylight light bulbs.
So
like they would claim to look like daylight.
Daylight in our vernacular is about 4,000 degrees Kelvin. So
Okay.
that is daylight.
Okay.
Okay, a lot of folks, lights go up to 5,000 and 6,000.
More intense than daylight.
Yes, more intense.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Depends on your particular style and taste.
I
So a lot
see.
of retail institutions, so if you're selling crystal, if you're selling jewelry, if you put jewelry under a 6,000 K light,
It's gonna sparkle
it
more.
sparkles a
Yeah.
whole lot more. It's not comfortable, it's not healthy for you. However,
You don't want it in your house.
no, you don't want it in your house at all.
Okay, well that's amazing. So people can just come in here, talk to somebody about what their needs are, and your expert staff will go through the steps on what to do.
Absolutely. They can take a picture of their living room or their dining room
Oh, great
with
idea.
the fixture hanging over the table. They can bring it to us. We have some technology that we can import the picture. We can drop
Oh, cool.
solutions on top of it.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
And people can play that way, all the while, as we say with some of our designer clients, you worry about the pretty, we'll worry
about the light.
everything else to make sure that it delivers what it's
All right.
supposed to do.
Well, thanks, Bill.
You're
That's
quite welcome.
great. Okay, coming up, we are going to be talking about LED lights and how they can save you on your energy bill. Lots more coming up on Morning Live. We are on Fairway in Kitchener at Living Lighting. It's a beautiful new space. They just totally renovated it. It is gorgeous. You have to come in and check it out. And while you're here, you can be educated on LED lights and savings. Laura joining us again. We do have a good gallery here from what people can choose from to see what would look best in their space. So this is something you can touch screen when you're in here, but we also have a couple. What's good about an LED light?
An LED light is great because you don't actually have a light bulb to change.
Okay.
The light is built right into the fixture itself, and you can dim it down, so it has a long lifespan.
Okay. How long?
They rate it in hours, so they say from 30 to 50,000 hours, which is really years. So
I was going to say, how many years is that if we do the math?
Yeah. They base it on being on 3 hours a day, but most LED fixtures will come with a 5-year warranty, but they will be lasting you 10, 15.
Wow, depending on how much you use it.
Exactly.
Of course. Now, we hear about how LED is so much better for the environment and how it's better for energy. How much can we expect to be saving if we're using LED?
LED would be about 1/6 the cost energy use than incandescent bulbs.
Wow.
Yeah, so a big savings.
That is a really big savings. And I mean, in terms of getting them and disposing of them, because it's not a light bulb, what do you do when you're done with it? You just kind of get rid of it the way you would regular lights.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's not that much difference. Wow, there's certainly a lot to choose from.
There is, and because it's built right into the fixture, they can get really creative with the styles.
This one right here, this is so neat. And I guess like you could have something like this hanging in your kitchen, over your bar, or over your island or something, and that is so unique.
It is. It's really like LED. It lets you have it feel like a little piece of jewelry in your home.
Yeah, it's true, because it's like a fashion accessory.
It is, definitely.
It's so interesting. I've never really, focused that much on the importance of the fashion of my lighting, but now I definitely will. Thanks for that, and thanks for having us.
Thanks for having me.
We've learned so much here at Living Lighting here in Kitchener.